Welcome, everyone, to the farm at Palo Alto, California, home of the Stanford Cardinal, where so many legendary players have built their legacies here over the decades. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Stanford Cardinal. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get us going here. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back hits behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Makes a quick catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, what a play. And this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Point after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection of counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, North Carolina 14, Stanford 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
It's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the runner takes off to his right. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Tar Heels trying to cash in here in the red zone. Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly,
touchdown, UNC. This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Stanford, 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the back gets the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, what a great call here by this defense. They're playing man coverage. The free safety kind of roaming the middle of the field. Uses his eyes to be able to read the quarterback and really anticipates the throw to come up with that interception.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time
makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
After the PAT, the lead is 20. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
For the defense coordinator this week, already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, North Carolina 34, Stanford 14.
Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. back out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Pressure is coming. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They'll run it to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He hands it to the back. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
There's a 1st and 10 play. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle, but 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Ball carried by the runner. A pickup of 8. Brings up 2nd down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the extra point was up and good.
Carolina 48, Stanford 14.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? Pounce on it for a big turnover.